the world is filled with stories of lost civilizations and vanished cities. These tales, passed down through generations, have always fascinated humanity. They speak of grandeur, mystery, and the inexorable power of nature. From the ancient texts of scholars to the whispered legends of sailors, these stories have a way of capturing our imaginations and transporting us to times long past. Atlantis, swallowed by the waves. This legendary island, first mentioned by the philosopher Plato, has been the subject of countless debates and speculations. Was it a real place, or merely a cautionary tale about hubris and the wrath of the gods? The idea of an advanced civilization disappearing beneath the ocean has inspired numerous expeditions and theories, each more intriguing than the last. El Dorado, a city of gold hidden deep in the jungle. The legend of El Dorado has lured explorers into the heart of South America for centuries. The promise of unimaginable wealth and the allure of the unknown drove many to risk their lives in search of this mythical city. While the Golden City itself remains undiscovered, the tales of its splendor continue to captivate adventurers and historians alike. These tales capture our imaginations. They are more than just stories. They are windows into the past, offering glimpses of what might have been. They remind us of the endless possibilities that history holds and the mysteries that still await discovery. Each legend, whether true or not, adds a layer of richness to our understanding of the world. They remind us of the power of nature and the mysteries of the past. Nature, with its unpredictable forces, has the power to create and destroy. The ruins of once great civilizations, now overgrown and crumbling, stand as silent witnesses to the passage of time and the relentless march of nature. These remnants of the past evoke a sense of wonder and curiosity, urging us to uncover their secrets. Among these lost worlds is the story of San Juan, the Philippine Atlantis. This lesser-known legend speaks of an island that once thrived in the Pacific Ocean. Unlike the more famous tales of Atlantis and El Dorado, the story of San Juan is shrouded in even greater mystery, with fewer clues and more questions. This island, once believed to be located in the vast Pacific Ocean, vanished from maps centuries ago. Sailors and explorers of the time spoke of an island paradise, rich in resources and beauty. Yet as quickly as it was discovered, it disappeared, leaving behind only whispers and fragmented records. Its story is a blend of fact, speculation, and the enduring allure of the unknown. Historians and researchers have pored over ancient documents and maps, trying to piece together the puzzle of San Juan. Was it a real place, or merely a figment of collective imagination? The lack of concrete evidence only adds to its mystique. For centuries, maps hinted at San Juan's existence. These maps, often filled with annotations and notes, suggested the presence of an island that no longer appears on modern charts. The tantalizing hints left by cartographers of the past have fueled endless speculation and debate. Sailors claim to have seen its shores. Accounts from seafarers describe glimpses of a lush, vibrant island teeming with life. These stories, passed down through generations, have kept the legend of San Juan alive, even as the island itself remains elusive. But then, just as mysteriously as it appeared, the island vanished. The reasons for its disappearance are as varied as the tales themselves. Some suggest natural disasters, while others hint at more supernatural explanations. Whatever the cause, the island of San Juan faded into obscurity, leaving behind a legacy of intrigue. The mystery of San Juan, much like the tales of Atlantis and El Dorado, raises more questions than answers. Each of these legends, while unique in their own right, shares a common thread: the human desire to explore, discover, and understand. They challenge us to look beyond the known and venture into the realm of the unknown. Where was this island located? The exact coordinates of San Juan remain a topic of debate among historians and geographers. Some believe it was situated near the Philippines, while others argue for different locations in the vast Pacific. The lack of definitive evidence only deepens the mystery. What happened to its inhabitants, if any? If San Juan was indeed a thriving island, what became of the people who lived there? Were they lost to time, or did they leave behind traces that have yet to be discovered? These questions continue to intrigue researchers and adventurers alike. And why did it disappear from maps? The erasure of San Juan from historical records is perhaps the most puzzling aspect of its story. Was it a deliberate act, or simply a result of changing knowledge and exploration? The answers remain elusive, but the quest to uncover them continues, driven by the timeless allure of the unknown. The story of San Juan begins not in the depths of the ocean, but on ancient maps. These maps, often weathered and fragile, hold the secrets of a bygone era. They are the silent witnesses to the journeys of explorers who dared to venture into the unknown. These maps, drawn by explorers and cartographers, offer tantalizing glimpses into a lost world. Each line and curve meticulously crafted, each symbol and notation a clue to the mysteries of the past. The cartographers of the time were not just map makers, they were storytellers, weaving tales of distant lands and uncharted territories. One of the earliest depictions of San Juan appears on a map from the 16th century. This map, a relic of the age of exploration, is a testament to the curiosity and ambition of those who sought to chart the unknown. It is a window into a time when the world was still full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered. This map, created during a time of global exploration, shows San Juan as a sizable island. Its presence on the map suggests that it was a place of significance, a destination that captured the imagination of those who sailed the seas. The island's depiction is not just a random mark, it is a deliberate inclusion, a sign that San Juan was believed to be real. It is positioned in the Pacific Ocean, far to the east of the Philippines. This location places San Juan in a region that was, at the time, largely unexplored and filled with potential for discovery. The Pacific Ocean, vast and mysterious, was a frontier that promised new lands and new opportunities for those brave enough to explore it. The map's details are sparse, but the inclusion of San Juan suggests that it was more than just a figment of imagination. The cartographers of the time would not have included an island without some evidence or belief in its existence. The sparse details leave much to the imagination, but they also invite questions and curiosity. Sailors and explorers relied on maps for navigation. These maps were their guides, their tools for making sense of the vast and often treacherous seas. The inclusion of San Juan on these maps indicates that it was a point of reference, a landmark that navigators used to chart their courses. They would not have included an island unless they had reason to believe it existed. The presence of San Juan on these maps suggests that there were reports or sightings that convinced the map makers of its reality. It was not just a speculative addition, it was based on the knowledge and experiences of those who had ventured into the Pacific. This early cartographic evidence fuels the mystery of San Juan. The island's presence on these maps raises questions about its history and its fate. Was it a real place that was later lost to time, or was it a myth that captured the imagination of explorers and mapmakers? It suggests that the island was real, at least for a time. The maps are a form of historical evidence, a record of what was known or believed at the time. They provide a glimpse into the past and offer clues to the mysteries that still surround San Juan. But if that's the case, what happened to it? The disappearance of San Juan is a puzzle that has intrigued historians and explorers for centuries. Was it a victim of natural forces, such as rising sea levels or volcanic activity? Or did it simply fade from memory as new discoveries were made and old maps were replaced? The mystery of San Juan remains a tantalizing enigma that continues to captivate the imagination. The disappearance of San Juan from later maps has sparked numerous theories. This mysterious island, once marked on early maps, has intrigued historians, geographers, and adventurers alike. The enigma of San Juan's vanishing act has led to a plethora of speculations, each more fascinating than the last. Some believe that the island was a phantom island, a figment of imagination, or a mistake on early maps. In the age of exploration, cartographers often relied on second-hand accounts and rudimentary tools. This sometimes led to the inclusion of non-existent land masses. Phantom islands were not uncommon, as sailors' tales and navigational errors could easily result in the creation of mythical islands. Others suggest that San Juan was a victim of natural forces. The Pacific Ocean is known for its volatile weather and powerful storms. These natural phenomena could have played a role in the island's disappearance. Massive waves and relentless storms have the power to erode coastlines and even submerge entire islands over time. Volcanic eruptions and earthquakes are common in the Pacific's Ring of Fire. This region is one of the most geologically active areas on Earth, with frequent seismic activity. The constant movement of tectonic plates can lead to dramatic changes in the landscape, including the sudden appearance or disappearance of islands. It is possible that one of these events could have reshaped the ocean floor, submerging the island beneath the waves. An underwater volcanic eruption could have caused the island to sink, or an earthquake might have triggered a landslide that buried it under tons of debris. The dynamic nature of the ocean floor means that such events are entirely plausible. Still, other theories posit that San Juan was not a geological formation at all. Instead, it might have been a temporary feature, not a permanent island. This idea challenges the traditional notion of islands as stable land masses. Some researchers believe that the island might have been a large floating mass of pumice. Pumice is a lightweight volcanic rock that can float on water. Underwater volcanic eruptions can produce vast quantities of pumice, which can then coalesce into large rafts. Such formations, created by underwater volcanic eruptions, can drift for hundreds of miles before eventually dispersing or sinking. These floating islands of pumice can be mistaken for solid land, especially from a distance. Over time, the pumice would break apart and sink, leading to the disappearance of what seemed to be an island. This theory, while unusual, offers a plausible explanation for San Juan's sudden disappearance. The idea of a floating island made of pumice adds a layer of intrigue to the mystery. It highlights the ever-changing nature of our planet and the challenges faced by early explorers in mapping the world. The story of San Juan serves as a reminder of the many mysteries that still lie hidden in the depths of our oceans. One map in particular has become central to the mystery of San Juan. Created in 1601 by Antonio de Herrera y Tordesillas, the royal cosmographer of Spain, this map depicts San Juan with remarkable detail. Unlike earlier maps that showed the island as a simple shape, Herrera's map includes topographical features. Mountains, valleys, and even rivers are depicted, suggesting a level of knowledge that goes beyond mere speculation. The detail on Herrera's map raises more questions. Did Herrera have access to information that previous cartographers lacked? Was his map based on first-hand accounts from explorers who had visited the island? Or was Herrera, like cartographers before him, relying on rumors and incomplete information? The answers to these questions remain elusive, adding another layer to the mystery of San Juan.
Commit your way to the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Psalm 37 verse 5. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4 verse 13.